Well, I'm finally back to beat Plants vs. Zombies 2 using only mushrooms. If you see the other videos, I used AI voiceover, but finally now I can use my real voice. I know like my real voice or like the mic quality is not the best, but it's way better than the AI. So let's start the first level in this world. I think this is world 5. And let's see, will I be able to beat world 5? How hard I'm gonna be? And let's start. Well, as always, I will start with Sunshroom, collect enough sun to buy other mushrooms. And yes, I'm using premium mushrooms. Sadly, when I started the challenge, I didn't know like I shouldn't use the premium mushrooms. Maybe in the future, if I complete this challenge, I will do other challenge for like using other plants or other mushrooms, and I will not use the premium plants. But like for this challenge, I started at it. I can't like leave it. So yeah, let's just complete the challenge first, and then we can see what other challenge out there. Well, like always, first level in any world is really easy. So I beat the first level, and now let's move to the next level. Well, in this level, there is already plants that are planted, so I will just remove them. And this will can give me much more suns. So I will start with more suns. And let's start with sun shrooms. And for this level, I will use the spore shroom. So using the spore shroom, each time they kill a zombie, will spawn another spore shroom. So they're gonna be really much more helpful than the other shrooms. And as you see, we are now on the end of the level, and you can see how many spore shrooms there are. And I'll just add the ice shroom just to finish it, to finish the zombie much more faster. Level is completed. Well, in those type of levels, I can't use mushrooms. I used to speed those levels, but I'll just skip them in this video. Well, in this level, there's a new zombie. As you see, this zombie have a shovel. He can take plants or mushrooms, and sadly, the magnet shroom doesn't work on him. And I tried to add spore shroom, but he was able to remove it. So I decided to restart the level and start with better beginning. I started with the spore shroom in the back because the scary shroom is just useless, and I was able to finish him. And as you see in the other level, our spore shroom did really help me. And I just won this level. And sadly in level 5 I can't use mushroom, so I just skipped to level 6. And as you see in this level I'm using buff shroom with a scary shroom in the back, because I'm trying to use different mushrooms in each level. But as you see, like the normal mushrooms are not that powerful, so the premium mushroom really helping me. And yeah, I think I'm not really sure, but I think like maybe in the next challenge I will not use anything in premium because I feel like those things are like just some cheating, so I'm not really sure. Well, in this level I will use Shadow Shroom because Shadow Shroom is just like a potato mine. It will give you much more time just to collect sun, because as you see, the zombie will take much more time to get to it than to eat it than to die, which means I have a lot of time to collect sun. Well, in this level, there is the umbrella zombie. So the umbrella zombie, I can't use spore shroom on him because the umbrella counter those hits. So I'll just use the shadow shroom on her. And now we're on level 10. As you see, I'm gonna use the spore shroom again. And I skipped the last two levels because I can't use mushroom in them. And I lost a lot more, but I was able to complete the level. And same strategy in day 11. As you see, I'm using the shadow shroom. And the shadow shroom gave me time to build a lot of spore shrooms. Well, in day 12, we have an objective. I have to collect 5,000 suns, so I'm pretty sure I can collect them. And as you see, there's the first giant, but I'm really close to collect 5,000 sun, and the giant die using the long shroom. And I'm now in the end of the level, and there is two giants. Well, in the other two levels, I also can't use mushrooms. And in this level, I have to protect two plants. Well, in level 16 I wasn't able to use mushrooms. It was like a mini boss level, but in this level I'm able to use mushrooms, and as you see I'm using the spore shrooms, and the level ended with a lawnmower, but I was able to win the level. And as you see, I'm now in level 19. So each time you see me skipping a level, this means the level I'm skipping I can't use mushroom in it. And as you see, I'm using the same strategy in this level. Spore shroom and using something in the shadow shroom. And yeah, that's the strategy. Well, it's day 20 and I really like this hit. And as you see, I use the shadow shroom. And most of the time I'm using the spore shroom. And I'm only using the premium plants, I mean the premium mushrooms. I'm only using them when I feel like that they needed to be used. But most of the time I'm using the normal mushrooms. And the plant food on the shadow shroom is really helpful. Something I don't understand about this world, like half of his levels, just like in some type of mini games, they give me the plants and I have to use them to win the level. Day 21 and day 22, both of them the same, and many other levels like this. I'm not really sure why they do me that, but I really think this is something that's helping me. I don't need like to use the challenge in those levels. I mean, I can't use the challenge anyway. And finally, after beating day 21 and day 22, I can finally use mushrooms again, and I'll use the ninja shroom in this level. Well, I really think using the shadow shroom, I mean not the shadow shroom, the ninja shroom, and this level was a mistake because as you see, I'm losing all my lawnmowers. But anyway, I was able to win the level. But something I would say, not every premium plant or if a premium mushroom is really good, sometimes a normal mushroom or a normal plant is better than any premium plants or mushrooms. As you see, I'm using ice shroom in this level. When you see me using ice shroom, you know this level gonna be a difficult level. Like on those like last few levels in any world, they throw a lot of zombie at you. I don't know like how I can really beat them using the normal mushrooms. So as you see, I'm using now the premium mushrooms, especially the ice shroom. The ice shroom is literally the best premium mushroom in the game. I think I can beat the full game just using the ice shroom itself. Well, in day 25, I can only use 2 mushrooms. So you know what I'm gonna use? I'm gonna use the sun shroom and I will use the ice shroom. And as I said before, I'm 100% sure that I can beat the full Plants vs Zombies 2 just using the ice shroom itself. And maybe I might do a video beating the full game using only the ice shroom. And as you see, I'm using the same beginning in most of the levels because this beginning is the best. It gives you a lot of time to collect as many suns as you like, and then you can start planting the mushrooms. And as you see, I'm using the same strategy in day 27, but in this level, there's a new zombie. This new zombie can target plants from far away, so I also have to target the zombie and kill him before he can kill my plants. And other than that, nothing is really interesting in this level. Most of Plants vs Zombies 2 levels are the same. And another level where they pick the plants for me and I can't use mushrooms. And finally now I'm in day 29, which means only 2 levels left and I will face the final boss of this world. I just really like the Ice Shroom and the Shadow Shroom. They are carrying me with all the levels. And I shouldn't forget the Lawnmowers. I'm really sure without them I'll be losing every level. And level 30, we are getting really close to the last level. Well, it's day 31, but sadly, I can't use mushrooms. I can only use the sun shroom because as you see, the other stuff I have, all of them are plants. So I'm gonna skip this level and let's start the last level. And sadly, in the last level, I also can't use mushrooms, but I would like to talk about something. To anyone watching this video, I will say the first thing, thank you for reaching the last minute of the video. I know not a lot of people can reach this minute, and I understand that. And the second thing, I'm asking for ideas. Anyone that have any idea or any challenge in Plants vs Zombies 2 or any other games, please write it in the comment because I really think I'm really close to finish this challenge, and I'll try to upload like at least weekly about the challenge. I know like the last video was I think 6 or 7 months about the challenge, but I'll try to upload weekly. So if you have any other challenge, any other games you want me to try, or any other stuff, just write it in the comment. And thank you again for reaching this minute of the video. And I was able to beat the final boss, and I think this key is for far future. So yeah, the next video gonna be about far future, and far future only have 25 levels.